Morning and good evening, wherever you are on planet Earth, and welcome to today's presentation from the Mentor community. My name is Waddah Azhari. I am a member of the Mentor community. I am truly pleased to facilitate this important session today. Our session features Muhammad Ridwan, one of the thought leaders in the DevOps space. He is also a Microsoft MVP, principal DevOps consultant, and head of advisory at NTT Data UK, along with Rihab Rajab, a skilled DevOps engineer. They will present Accelerate Business Delivery with AI and DevOps, a topic with immense potential for deriving efficiency and innovation in your work and business. Please stay until the end for a Q&A session where you can engage directly with our presenter. So without further ado, let's get started. First of all, I would like to remind everyone that this session is being recorded and will be posted on our platform on social media. If you don't consent to being part of the recording, we respectfully ask you to leave the session. If you want to go fast, go alone. If you want to go far, go together. This philosophy is at the heart of our mentor community. While working alone can lead to quick results, true success comes from collaboration. By teaming up, we can tackle larger challenges, support one another, and achieve greater success. Our mentor program thrives on community and teamwork. Let's take a look at an overview of today's session. To kick things off, we will start with an introduction to our mentor community and how it supports professionals in their growth and development. Next up, we will delve into the synergy between AI and DevOps, discussing how these two disciplines combine to drive innovation. Following that, we will explore a real-world use case from our mentor community, demonstrating how the mentor program utilizes AI to enhance impact and effectiveness. Then we will identify and remove bottlenecks in workflows leading to improved efficiency. From there, we will discuss how to boost productivity and reliability by seamlessly integrating AI and DevOps practices. Later, we will dive into Muhammad Ridwan's thesis about the three eras of the software industry: the manual age, the DevOps age, and the emerging AI age. After that, we will examine another use case from our community to see AI ops in action. Then we will move on to 6 demonstrations that bring the concepts discussed today to life. Finally, we will conclude with a Q&A session, giving you the opportunity to engage directly with our presenters and have your questions answered. Now let's explore our demos. In our first demo, we will watch how AI tools like ChatGPT and GitHub Copilot automate PowerShell scripts, generating markdown user profiles and pushing them to a Git repository in Azure DevOps. In our second demo, we will learn how AI simplifies complex SQL tasks and enable data visualization and chart integration in Excel for efficient database management and reporting. In our third demo, we will explore AI's role in authoring and modifying YAML files to automate web package builds, infrastructure setup, and deployment within Azure DevOps. Demo number 4, we will discover how AI extracts actionable items from meeting transcripts, create summaries, and draft follow-up emails for productive meetings. In our fifth demo, we will see how AI crafts multiple choices questions and adapts them into Teams quizzes using quiz responses to calculate scores and visualize data. In our sixth demo, we will learn how AI computes attendance statistics across meetings and visualizes data to track engagement trends in virtual classrooms or meetings. These demos showcase how AI and DevOps can elevate the various aspects of your work. And for a detailed description, please click the link that will be shared in the comments. Let's start with the overview about our community. So what is a mentor community exactly? Mentor community is a private network dedicated to professional and personal growth of its member. We currently have over 100 members with varying level of expertise from novices to seasoned professionals located across Middle East, Europe, North America, and Asia. Our members benefits from networking opportunities, job placement support, and participation in open source projects. We also share our knowledge through public technical sessions such as this one and various other activities. Let's take a look at some statistics from our community. As you can see, around 20% of our members are female, which is a notable figure given the tech industry and the regions most of our members are from. Our members include members residing in more than 16 countries currently. And in terms of experience, our community consists of members at various stages of their career. So, for example, we have 51 entry-level members with less than 5 years of experience, 39 mid-career members with 5 to 15 years of experience, and 13 veteran members with over 16 years of experience. This blend of experience levels creates a dynamic mentor community where members can learn from each other and collaborate effectively. Now let's explore our community from a different perspective. So our members range from undergraduate students and interns to fresh graduates and specialists, all the way up to managers, senior managers, directors, and executives. Some of our members work in academia as professors, while others work across various industries in roles such as software engineers, infrastructure engineers, DevOps engineers, and project managers. Our members are employed in a variety of companies, ranging from tech startups and fan companies to public sector organizations across many countries. Managing the diversity in our community presents a unique challenge, ensuring that every member receives full value from the community while effectively managing it. To address this, we implemented an advisory and leadership system. Our members are divided into 10 groups, each guided by an advisory member who ensures that each group member can participate meaningfully and contribute to the community success. The group advisory system is supported by 2 leads who provide guidance and consultation to the advisory team. Now let's explore some of the activities available in our mentor program. We have an annual plan that is prepared once a year where we announce our plan and goals for the upcoming year. Mentor meetups provide an opportunity to introduce our new members to the community and get to know them on a deeper level. In soft skills sessions, we discuss and practice various soft skills such as communication and negotiation, effective listening, and much more. Group advisory and leadership is our routine leadership meeting and guest speaker sessions. We host one of the thought leaders in the tech space, and we gave our members the opportunity to interview them and ask questions. Ask Me Anything and group therapy are 2 activities where our members can ask the leadership team and our experienced members questions and submit their work challenges either anonymously or publicly. In book workshop, we select a relevant book for our community and discuss it throughout the year. And finally, we have our public technical session, such as today's presentation, which represent our contribution to the wider tech community. Now we will have a look in our calendar for 2024. So we have 2 events per month, as you can see, with a total of 24 events per year. Now I will hand the session over to Muhammad Ridwan, who will share his expertise on how AI and DevOps can transform your work and drive innovation. Ridwan, the floor is yours.
Thank you, Wadah, for this introduction. And please let me share my screen. So I hope now everyone can see my screen. Okay, that's great. So hello, everyone, and thank you for joining our session today about accelerating business delivery with AI and DevOps. So I am Mohammed Radwan, a principal DevOps consultant and advisory lead at Entity Data UK. I'm a Microsoft MVP for Azure DevOps and GitHub for more than 12 years now, starting from the beginning. And I'm speaking here from London, UK. And I have my colleague Rahab, which is Azure DevOps certified, Terraform, and she will be speaking from Egypt. And we even both passed the GitHub Certificate Foundation recently. Okay, let's get started. Okay, better together. This session is all about incorporate and embrace the AI within the DevOps so we can deliver our project faster and with more reliability. I just need you to understand, everyone here to understand that we are coming to completely new age for how we are going to implement DevOps. So in this session, you will see and learn how we are moving from, you can call it traditional DevOps or legacy or even classic DevOps to the modern DevOps, or we can call it AI Ops, which is completely for the next decade. We used to have in the past decade the classic DevOps, but we are going to start a completely new wave. So this session is all about the next age. Okay, or the current. So as Wadah mentioned in the beginning, it was very good to introduce our community because all our demos and speaking will be based on a real use case for developing the internal system for our community. So this will make sense when we start the demo. Okay, to understand that we need to get back, let's start from, the Agile Manifesto. When we started the Agile Manifesto in 2001, published about the practitioner, they start publishing that everything going to change how the software industry is delivering projects, and from this moment, the software industry completely changed the way that, developing the, or delivering your project. We're moving from the waterfall to the agile and DevOps, and we start embracing and having this, I will call it the first wave of the digital transformation, start embracing rapid development, being responsive to the change, try to be very dynamic, speeding to deliver faster for the market and all of that, practices, which is fantastic. We started by eliminating the bottleneck, looking at what are delaying us and start automating or changing the process, start to monitor for the improvement, continuous improvement, and we keep repeating that. So we managed to eliminate the bottleneck. We start looking at all the manual tasks or all the manual procedures and either manual or even automated, because sometimes the automated taking a long time, or maybe, for example, the task duration, can I do parallel automation at the same time? Waiting time, can I prevent or reduce the waiting time? And also the reliability of the execution. For example, if you execute this process or test automation or build automation or deployment, whatever, 100 times, how many is the succeed? How much is the succeed rate of your execution? So we started doing that, but eventually, in the end, we reach, to the top of this age. Now we have many companies, they implemented automated test infrastructure as code, the deployment is automated, the build is automated, the package, everything, is completely automated now. But we hit another obstacle. It is not from that we are not, automated, but again, the business, we live in a very dynamic world that the business change every moment. We can change very fast. So the main obstacle that we reach to the end to this point. We don't have something that we can improve more for these practices. We already implement, the best practices in all parts. And here, this is come to this obstacle. Can we reduce the implementation time of this automation? Can we reduce the implementation time of the change or discovering the issue or fixing? Yes, we need, we become greedy for being more responsive to the business. Yes, the business is really tough, the market is really tough, and we need to be more responsive even than we are now. And to answer this question, can we really doing faster for implementation or change or discovery? You need to understand the rise and the evolution of the rise of the AI. And to understand that, let's get back from, I divided that into 3 ages. The first age is the manual age. This is when the software industry, we have everything manual. Manual build, manual test, manual deployment, monitor your application, everything. I still remember when using Power Builder in 2003 and using even .NET, and you go for the application, click build, and you leave the machine to building maybe for hours and so on. And this was the manual age when the software industry, everything was manually. Test cases, you write all the test steps and you start executing the test and making all the verification as manually. And then we come to the next age, or the second age, which is the automation age with the DevOps transformation and agile. Everything we would like to speed up that. So everything become automated. We automated the build. So continuous integration, we automated the test. We have unit tested automated. We have end-to-end or functional test automated, API testing. We automated the deployment, the monitor, the infrastructure, and everything. So everything is now automated. I still even remember some of my sessions 17 years ago talking about continuous integration and unit testing, and this was really like some new ideas. But now all companies they have everything is automated now. And now we come to this age, which is the AI age or the AI ops. Again, this is not changing the way that, having the build automation, it's just changing the way we implement that. And this is exactly the AI age or the AI ops. It's all about AI automated build, AI automated test, AI automated deployment, AI. So you can think everything will be combined with AI in the heart of the implementation, the change, the discovery, to including that. So the first wave to moving from the manual age to the automation age, we managed to, reducing time from months to days, hours to minutes. And for the next wave and the AI age, we are going to manage to reduce the days to be minutes and the minutes to be seconds. This is what we are going to see in our demo today, because we are going to show you a real use case for developing that in front of you. We will developing some things that we spending a lot of time developing that. We will develop that in just a few minutes. So again, it's completely a new age for the next decade about digital transformation. You need to understand that it is a critical moment in history that we all witness a new wave of it changing the software and the IT industry. You can think it is the same moment when the Agile Manifesto, published about the transformation for the Agile from the waterfall. This is the same moment, that similar moment, that a completely new way of how we doing and delivering our projects. But again, you need to understand that AI age is built on the top of the DevOps age, which means, or to understand that, let me explain to you that we have 3 ages. First, the manual age and the automation age and the AI age. And each age is built on the top of each other, which means, to give you an example, let me give you, for example, when we're talking about the manual age. The manual age, if you don't understand what is dependency management, the library, the package management, forget about automation now. But if you don't understand exactly how the application is a structure and architecture for the software industry, then the DevOps will not make that. Oh. So I think there is some, yeah. So the DevOps will not make that sense to you because, in this case, For example, if you would like to automate the package management, but you don't really using the package management, you put all your code inside one application. So in this case, it will not be that effect. So, but the automation age or the DevOps age is again using what exists in the manual age and just to try to build on the top of the manual age. The same for the AI age. You need all your DevOps skills as a DevOps engineer or as a DevOps company embracing organization, embracing the practice. You need all these skills. You need all these capabilities. It just, again, you are building on the top of these capabilities is how you doing them, how you implement that, how long it will take so you can reduce the time of the implementation or the change or the discovering of the issue or fixing the issue and so on. So again, it's built on the top of each other. Okay, implementation and change. So that's the main idea is we try to reducing the implementation of the change and the implementation, and of course, discovering the issues and resolving them. But remember, AI is your co-pilot. So enhancing your capabilities, but again, you need your skills because you are the pilot, not the co-pilot. So remember that very well. You are the ones that driving it, not driving you. Okay, so the first demo, which will be our main demo for this session, we will focus on showing you a use case with 3 ages, the manual, the automation, and the DevOps, and the AI ops. So, and this is for our community, as I mentioned. We have, as Waddah mentioned, we have around 100, more than 100 members for our community, and we created this profile on Markdown on Azure DevOps. And this created, in the beginning, we didn't know that we continue in the community. So we're spending, a lot of time or many hours developing this user profile Markdown. We take every data, start creating the Markdown, we check, commit, and pushing these changes to the Git repo and so on. So it took around 266 working hours. And then after we succeed in our community, it gave us promises that it's continue. So we decided to invest more time in automation, and we develop a PowerShell script that can automate the creation of this Markdown, and we can push this Markdown into Git repo and wiki, so this can be displayed. So and that's took around 55 working hours. And then in the AI ops, we decided to develop that script in the AI ops to be able to develop the next change and embracing all the change required for this profile. And it took around 5 working hours. So we managed to reduce the time of the development and the change by 95%. And we can see this comparison between the manual age, the DevOps age, and the AI ops, and the difference between the development and the operation in each age. Okay, so some insight from Microsoft about GitHub Copilot. The teams from GitHub Copilot share some insight about with reducing, and this time and giving you more time for the non-coding task, which is management, maybe like agreeing on the requirement, validation, communication, meetings, and all of that. And this is why Microsoft shares some insight from, about the implementation of GitHub Copilot, how this increased developer productivity, accelerate innovation, and bridge skills gap. And some statistics, it's like 96% from the companies and the people they implement GitHub Copilot, they found that it's faster. 88% they are more productive, and 74% focus on more satisfying the work. Okay, in our demos, our intention and plan to use the 3 tools, ChatGPT, GitHub Copilot, and Office Copilot. Actually, we had an issue activating our Office Copilot. This is why we couldn't manage to prepare the demo with Office Copilot, but we will use instead ChatGPT. But you can think it will be the same idea, but of course, in that case, you don't need to switch the context between, for example, Microsoft Teams and ChatGPT. But also, this is also can give you alternative way. For GitHub Copilot, because I am rely on individual license, and we are waiting for the enterprise license, because individual license is based on ChatGPT 3.5, while GitHub Copilot is based on ChatGPT 4. So we got that we should have, as a part of the MVP program, to have the enterprise license. This is why also the GitHub Copilot will be limited a little bit for this demo, but we will show you in the demo the difference between or how we can achieve both results using ChatGPT and GitHub Copilot. But we will continue with ChatGPT because, again, it's more faster, because it just is the limitation of the license. I think that's it from my side. Thank you for listening, and I will hand over for my colleague Rahab, which will start giving us the demos that we spoke about it.
Okay, thank you. Let me share my screen.
Yeah, sure.
So everything is fine, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Hello, everyone. I'm Rahab Ragab, DevOps engineer and member of DevOps Visions community. And in today, I'll be with you during the demos. We have 6 demos, different use cases, different areas. So hopefully you gain some insights. So the first demo is effective development with PowerShell and Markdown in Azure DevOps. Before going with the demo in action, let's have an overview about the demo. And in this demo, we will see how we can use AI tools like ChatGPT, GitHub Copilot to help us in developing a PowerShell script to create a user's profile in Markdown format in an Azure DevOps organization project. And as Radwan mentioned, this is the user profile use case. We will see the 3 ages, manual age, automation, or as he mentioned also classic DevOps, and then the AI Ops age. So let's get started with the demo in action. Okay. So this is our project in Azure DevOps organization, and let's navigate to the wiki. This is the structure of our wiki. Here we have a user profile page, and under this page we have some sample user profiles. And let's open one of them to just have a look. As you can see, we have a lot of data like subscription ID, aka full name, email, and so on. And also we have this image at the right side for each member, and another profile, the same structure here, and another one. And this data are structured in 4 sections, like as you can see here, we have 4 sections: personal info, professional info, social media, and platforms account. And also, yeah.
Yes, just to emphasize that this data is a fake data.
Yeah,
this is not our members' data, because of course for the privacy. This is why we created just like all these images, and the data is not the actual data, of course. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, just yes, just a confirmation. Yes, and this image is also created using AI. And we'll see later in the demo how we can use ChatGPT to generate some of these fake images. And also here, as you can see, the naming, all these profiles have the same naming convention, which is like subscription ID inside these parentheses, and then the EKA for each member. And if we open this profile from inside, yeah, this is the content of the profile, Markdown. At the top, you have this div, which has the image and the path for the image. and the image name has the same naming convention of the profile itself, and we have the details for personal info and all this data. Okay, and let me give you an overview that first, when we started our community, we started by creating all these profiles manually. Okay, we started collecting this data manually, create every single profile manually. And when we found that our community members got increased, and of course, if we continue by creating all these profiles manually, it will take a lot of time. So we decided to move from the manual age to the DevOps, classic DevOps, or the automation age. So we started developing a PowerShell script to help us to automate creating all these profiles automatically. Okay, and in this demo, we'll focus more about how we move from the automation age or classic DevOps to modern DevOps. Okay, this is the PowerShell script that we developed. We developed it without using any of AI tools. And yeah, now we will see how we can utilize using AI tools to help us increasing the time that we took in developing this script. Okay, we will use ChatGPT, and at the end of the demo, we'll see how we can use GitHub Copilot as well. I will copy the content of the profile to use it as an input to my ChatGPT to create the PowerShell script. So I will copy the content and open ChatGPT. This is ChatGPT 4, as you can see at the top. And here start typing, create a PowerShell script to generate the following markdown. Okay, and I provided ChatGPT with the same content that I would like to generate PowerShell script to generate this exact format. Okay, it started creating the script. This is all this data that we have already mentioned, email, mobile, and so on. And also it will give you some breakpoint of the script, like the file path, how to open the file, and some steps to guide you how to use this script. And let us check the script. After checking the script, we found that it created the script, but yeah, this is the value of the data are hard-coded inside the script. And of course, we don't need this value to be hard-coded. So I will ask ChatGPT to make all these values as variables and list them all at the beginning of the script. It will start making this value as variables and put them at the top of the script. And also some steps to guide you how to use the script. Okay, so we don't expect to put these values or this data inside the script itself, right? So we expecting to read all these values from an external data source, like a database or a CSV file. So I will ask ChatGPT to read all these values from CSV file. It will start by giving you the CSV file format and then updating the script to read these values from the external source, which is CSV file in our case. And here Yeah, fine. We made all values to be variables, and then we read all this data from an external file, okay? But an external data source. But actually, we created this script to generate multiple files, not only one file. So I will ask it to create it, to update it, to create multi-user profile. In another word, to loop over all these values, technically. It will again adjust the CSV file format and then updating the script to loop over all these variables to just create multi-user profile for multi-user. Okay, another request from me to ChatGPT to change, okay, to change the image base to be an incremental number starting from 1. To just why is this? Just to keep it more simple for the script to when we are going to execute it. So it will amend the image base to be an incremental number starting from 1 as I requested. So our script now is ready, or we have another request? I think we have another request, which is, if you remember, when we opened the profile in the wiki, I mentioned that all profiles have naming convention. Okay, so we need to amend the script to update the file name to match our naming convention. So I will type adjust it to change the file name structured as the following, and write my naming convention structure, which is subscription ID again inside parentheses as I mentioned, and then dash and then aka.md or markdown file. It will update the script again to amend the file name. Okay, and I think the script now is ready or not. We'll see. Yeah, the script that was ready. So let's copy it and create a new file here and paste the generated script from AI. Let's rename it here as a PowerShell and save. Let's delete this file. We don't need it anymore. And this is a script. Let's open it in Visual Studio Code to just have a quick look. And as Radwan mentioned, we are the pilot, so we need to have a look at the generated script, see if there is something we need to add, something we need to remove, or something we need to update, and all these actions. And here it started by reading the data from CSV file as we requested. This is user data, and this is the file path for the CSV file that will read data from it. And this is the for each loop over all variables. And this is the div that we have seen in the profiles in the wiki for the image. And then the content, the rest of the content of the user profile markdown file. Okay, and this is the file name according and matching our naming convention, and file path. And yeah, after checking the script, I think it's fine. So it's ready to be executed, but we need to execute it, and we asked ChatGPT to read the data from an external source CSV file. So where is the the CSV file that we will execute the script against it. Yeah, we can use ChatGPT to generate a CSV file for us. So here I will ask ChatGPT to generate a CSV file, okay, to just help us run the script against it. And I will use our already existing user profile in the wiki as an input to ChatGPT to extract the data from it, or the values from it, and create a CSV file for us. Okay, so here I will start by typing create a CSV file for all values in the following files, and I will attach the files. And just a note for ChatGPT that the same structure as the provided structure from it. Okay, and I will attach the files. This is the profiles that we have already seen in the wiki. It's just a repo, and I have already cloned it to my local machine. So I will select all files to be input to ChatGPT to create a CSV file. And it will start creating the CSV file. Yes, this is the file, and it's ready to download it. I will download it, and let's open it to check it from inside. Before, let's copy it to the same location of my script and paste it here. Let's open. And here, as you can see, this is the structure, this is the data, all this column in the CSV file. Okay. So let's amend the bases for the file and make my script ready to be executed. I will amend the base of the CSV file here. And also I need to amend the base of the profile that we will be created inside it. So I will navigate to this location. This is the location. I will copy the path and amend the script here in the file path. So again, you are the pilot, so now you know what you need. Okay, I will amend it here. So let's zip the script. And before executing the script to see the generated profile, as ChatGPT helped us to create a CSV file, we can use this file format to create an MS form and send this MS form to our members just to collect data using this form. Okay. And here I have already created this form, the same structure of the CSV file. Here is the data, required data. And also it's ready to be sent to our members to submit it. And I have already also prepared this one with fake data. And if we submit it here, and now I have one response. We can open it in Excel and download. This is the data. And we can download this file and run the script against it. But as we already have our own that created using ChatGPT, so we'll use it as our data source for the script. This is the file from inside. Okay, so let's execute the script now. Let's navigate to the location of the script, and let's open PowerShell windows. And just adjust the screen and open the location where the profiles will be generated inside. And let's run the script to see the output. Yeah, this is our profiles created successfully, but let us open and check if every single data is displayed correctly or not. And now we have subscription ID, it's working fine, aka I think we have an issue here with aka. Is here everything? We have an issue here with aka and full name in Arabic. Like, as you can see here, full name in Arabic is displayed like question marks, and we have also an issue with aka. So we need to check the script again to see these issues and try to fix them. Of course, you can use ChatGPT to help you to fix them, but let's make a combination between Copilot and Pilot. So here for the full name in Arabic, I think we need to add encoding maybe to be UTF-8. So I will add encoding to UTF-8 here and here. And for the AKA, there is an extra here here is the replace keyword. We need to remove this replace keyword from the AKA here. And as we need AKA to replace the spaces in the AKA by dash to be used for our naming convention to the file. So I will create a new variable. Let's rename it. Let's name it AKA with dashes and replace the spaces here and use this new variable here in the file name. And I think we fixed all issues now. Let's remove the already created user profiles and try to run the script again to generate new profiles. So I will run the script again. Let's open it to check everything is, yeah, here full name in Arabic it's fixed correctly and AKA also working fine. Let's check another one. Yes, working fine. So I think it's working fine for everything. Let's open the preview as well to see here. Yes, the preview also is fine. This is the 4 sections: personal info, professional, social media, and platforms account. And also we have here the image, okay? And as I mentioned, we can use ChatGPT to help us generating some fake data to be used to be displayed inside the user profile. So let's see how we ask ChatGPT to help us in this task. Here I will type create a sample fake images for fake employees and 4 images for males and 3 for females. As I know, I have only 7 user profile, 4 males and 3 females. So it will start creating the images as I have requested. 3 females, 4 males. And now we can, and also it will give you some description for each image. So this image is ready to be downloaded. Let's save them inside our location of the repo. This is the first one, the second, and we'll do for the others. Okay. This is the, yes. So we downloaded all the images. And let's get back to the location of the image to check them. This is all images. And I think now everything is ready to be pushed to the repo. Okay, this is the repo, a remote repo, and I have cloned it here to my local machine. So if we open git bash here and type git status, we have all these untracked files, okay? All 7 images and all 7 users profile. So let's add all this untracked file to the staging area, git add all, and then commit the changes. This is my commit message, new user profiles. And here before pushing the changes, let's check the project and the repo before pushing the changes. This is my project, demo data AI, and this is the wiki. This is the user profile. There is any user profile yet, and this is the repo. No images, no user profile. So now let's push all the changes. Refresh here. We have now all user profiles. The same naming convention, the same structure with fake images, all just in just a few minutes. Okay, with helping of AI to implement this script that we took some time to implement it without using this AI tools. This is another one for female, and this is for a male. And for the repo, if we refresh here, this is all profiles, and for images, this is all images. Okay, so this is the first part of the demo. We use ChatGPT to help us implementing this PowerShell script. So can we use GitHub Copilot in this task? Of course we can. So this is the same repo. I have opened it in my Visual Studio Code, and also I have already installed GitHub Copilot and the GitHub Copilot chat extensions in Visual Studio. And I have opened one of the user profiles, and I will use GitHub Copilot chat to help us in creating this PowerShell script. Actually, I will use the same prompts that I have already used in ChatGPT. I started by asking to create a PowerShell script to generate the following markdown, and the following markdown is already opened in this user profile, and it will start creating the script. And then I will ask to read this data from the external source, which is CSV file. And then I will ask to create amend it to create multi-files for multi-users. We'll start by looping over all the variables, and then amend it again to change the image path that we have already done using ChatGPT. And the last thing is to amend the file name to match our naming convention, and also I give it the same the exact the exact naming convention that I need users profiles to match. Yeah, this is a script creating, and here the script is ready, I think. And also it give you some notes here, just like replace path to your CSV file with the actual path and some guidance here. I will control N to create to open a new file, and will load the script to this new file. And yeah, your script is ready now in few minutes. And I think that's it for the demo, for the first demo. Let me get back to our slide. Yeah, again, to just wrap up, as Radwan mentioned, we have 3 ages. The manual age for 100 user profile, we took 33 working days, and this time is for operation time only. Okay, too much time. And the second age for the same count of user profile, we took 7 working days, and this time is divided into development to develop the script and so on, and also operation time. And the current age, AI ops, modern DevOps, it took for 100 user profile, it took just 5 working days, 5 working hours, and this hours divided into development. So you just see how we developed the script in just a few minutes, and the rest of the time is for operation time. And here again, moving from one age to another, you decrease time, and when moving to the current age, AI ops age, it decreased the time by 95%. So it's a lot of time, yeah. So now let's moving to the second. Yeah, before moving to the second demo, let's hear a quick note here that the rest of the session will be live streamed and recorded only for community members. So we'll be happy if you can join us on GitHub.